everyone, Cash here with a channel update, and today it is a big one. A couple of announcements to make, and right off the bat, the first one, the biggest one, the most obvious one, my face here on the screen. Finally have the face cam here on the channel. The setup finally complete to a point where we can introduce the face cam along with the live commentary to the channel, and we're going to be doing that in a couple series. The first one going to be the FIFA West Ham career. I guess that's announcement number 2. We're going to introduce that first to the FIFA West Ham career FIFA game. I think that sets up very nicely and perfectly for the live commentary kind of style of play. The sort of play-by-play that we do, like the Madden franchise, don't think works quite as well, or just not quite as smooth as far as the flow goes. So I think that will be very nice to introduce live commentary to that series along with the face cam. And then moving on to the third announcement, and kind of playing off that last one, it's the second series that we're going to do, and it's not going to be the Raiders franchise. I'll touch on that one in a second, but it's going to be the announcement of a new series, and that's going to be a Madden player career. Yes, we're bringing the player career back. We played with Trey Cash last year as a running back. We're bringing it back this year, and this year I'm not sure what position we're going to be. That's the other part that I need your help with. I need you to leave a comment down below what position you would like to see Trey Cash as this year in Madden 16. Do we move to the defensive side of the ball, play as a linebacker, safety, corner? I don't think I want to play on the defensive line. I think that's honestly too easy. Still, the defensive line, offensive line play in this game still is one of the weaker points, especially as a user-controlled player. It is too easy to get to the quarterback. So I think that one would just get a little bit too crazy. So linebacker, safety, corner, or do we go back and stay on the offensive side of the ball, play as a quarterback, wide receiver, tight end? I guess those are our only options besides running back, since we're not going to do a running back. But let me know in the comments down below what position you think we should do. If I get a few different positions that have quite a few votes for it, maybe I will do a poll and put it on my Twitter. If you do not follow me on Twitter, link to that in the description down below. I will throw that up there in the next couple days, and then we can make a final vote on what position we're going to play as. Obviously, if we get maybe one position with 10 votes and a couple other ones with just 1, that will make the decision obvious. But then beyond that, if you also want to make suggestions down below of what team you'd like me to play for along with that position, I could also then maybe do a poll to throw up on the Twitter to decide what team we will play for. So otherwise, once the position's picked, I'll kind of take a look around the league, see what teams maybe need that position the most that we decide on, and then eventually make a decision there and then start that series up. But I don't want it to take too long. Maybe within the next week or 2, we will start that series. So expect to see the polls in that for those very soon, and then the first episode to be out in the not too near distant future. But moving back here a second, touching on the Raiders franchise, that is the one series I'm not going to be introducing the live commentary face cam into. I'll say I'm a little partial to the post commentary kind of play-by-play style format that we have with that series. Now, if the live commentary face cam is something that you would like to see, let me know down below. But that might be something that we could introduce later on down the line. Obviously, with just the 2 series, the FIFA and the Madden player career, I'm going to have my hands full just kind of getting used to this new style, especially as far as editing it, recording it, just kind of trying to figure it all out. So it's something that you'll have to bear with me a little bit as I kind of get used to this and learn a little bit, kind of figuring out the camera, because I don't know, I might look ridiculously hideous. I probably look super pasty and white, I'm going to guess. Got to figure out the lighting and all that, and then figuring out the editing, how that's all going to work. So I think just the 2 series will be a handful in a very full plate. So maybe later on, maybe introduction of Madden 17 later on in the year, that's somewhere that we can introduce the same style into that series. But for now, we're going to leave that one alone, and then we'll introduce it into the FIFA West Ham career, and then the new Madden player franchise, player franchise. I keep saying franchise. It is franchise, player franchise, whatever. But I think that is going to be pretty much it for the channel update. Touched on all the things we needed to touch on. Obviously, the first, most obvious, the face again here on your screen. The introduction of this into the FIFA career, and then the introduction of the brand new series, the Madden player career. Besides that, I mean, now that we have this ability to do these channel updates like this, maybe I'll be able to do them a little bit more often, just kind of keep you up to date, kind of pick all of your brains as to maybe what new series we need to introduce, what other games we can play, and maybe start doing some other things, maybe like some Q&As and things like that. So never did anything for the 1,000 subscriber mark. We're now up, I think, over 1,100, which is absolutely awesome. Thank you all so much for the support you're showing. It has been absolutely awesome, and hopefully we can keep that going. But otherwise, yeah, I think that's going to be it for this one. If you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and give it a like. I would really appreciate it, and subscribe to see any future videos that I make. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.